And talk about power NPAs, that's been really hogging the limelight of late. Samadhan-like schemes are in the works. There is relief in the works for the stressed power plants. A turnaround in the works for stressed power plants as well seems to be on the anvil. So let's chat with Alok Kumar, the Principal Secretary Energy and Chairman at UPPCL. He joins us on the show right now. Mr. Kumar, thanks so much for joining in on the show. Tell us a little about the various schemes being mulled to help bring the stressed power assets on track right now, both at a state as well as the central level.
See, the most important factor is the power supply is in commodity which has a very sharp demand now. People are now willing to pay, and if you are able to supply power and collect revenue in time, the all associated industries, be the power generators or transmission operators, they will have a very viable business. So, in UP, there has been a significant improvement in our revenue collections. The government has been very supportive in terms of tariff rationalization, anti-theft operations, then setting up the special police stations, and we are very confident that now successively in the year to come, we will be able to say improve our financials significantly, and consequently we will be able to pay our generators. In fact, we have been supporting our generators going even out of way, and I am very happy to say that UP has made a record in power supply yesterday. It has supplied more than 20,000 megawatt, in fact to be precise 20,207 megawatt, and that is a consequence of the work being done with our generators, and all our PPA holders are being paid. In future also, I feel the generators who are working with UP will have no difficulty. Only there is one area of challenge which we are working is a fuel supply in time. The generators which in UP, some of them had some difficulty in recovery of the fixed charges because they could not make their plant available on two accounts, the fuel supply and as well as their machine availability. But now this time, like let me take example of Bara power plant in Allahabad. It has been now running all three units, the fuel supply has improved, and I am very sure if they run three machines for 80% time in the year, they are absolutely financially viable.
If that is the case, then what is the way forward? I mean, between lenders as well as borrowers, what kind of a haircut expectation is feasible at this juncture?
My take is that the scenario in power sector in the state of UP is looking up. The state government is committed to supply power as well as they are also committed to make it financially viable. I think it is a matter of only transition. This Uday transition is available for UP till March 20, that is complete turnaround, but we are able to pay the dues of the power generators and all now, I think quite satisfactorily. And so lenders in my view need not worry, this transition is moving very smoothly and things are turning around, and by the end of this financial year I think two of our discoms like Paschimachal Vidyut Vitran Nigam and Kanpur, they are going to make profits, book profits, and another company of Madhyanchal will be reaching in that zone. So I think UP's power sector will be viable and lenders need not worry about it.
Right. Could you give more color, sir, on how they would turn profitable by the end of this year, as you're indicating? Give us some indication on what kind of balance they will be able to draw in terms of passing on the prices, because power prices also, I believe, have not been that high.
Let me tell you, the UP in the last tariff revision had made a very significant movement. Earlier the cost recovery from rural households was only 24% of the cost. The present tariff is now has crossed 50, now it's a 54% tariff for the cost recovery. So as we are increasing power supply, we are also very clear that tariff also need to converge with urban consumers. We are also have been able to better manage our power portfolio and reduce substantially the power purchase cost. So just to share two statistics, in one financial year, the cash gap per unit supplied has reduced from rupees 1.52 to rupees 0.87, and the aggregate technical and commercial losses have been reduced by 5% in one financial year, though we had increased rural supply by more than 20%. So this shows that there is a lot of work which has gone into in tariff rationalization, better billing, better collection, anti-theft operations, reduction in power purchase cost, and overall operational efficiency of DISCOMs has improved. This trend is still continuing, we are on to it, and even at the sake of repetition, let me say, the present state government is fully supporting us in anti-theft operations. In fact, every circle is now doing 2 mass raids. That means they are going around with lot of teams, catching people, booking them, disconnections, recovery. And very recently, last week, the government has taken a decision to set up one special anti-theft police station in every district. So with these all operations very clear, and one more thing we have also taken up is the replacement of the open cables in villages to AB cables, where you can cut down the theft by more than 80%. So that project is also is being implemented from July 2018. So there is very well thought out strategy, full government support, and our data are showing that things are really improving in UP power sector.
Kumar, we would have loved to chat a little bit more, but commercial obligations have to let you go on that note and take a very quick commercial break. Good speaking with you, sir.